Okay, we're ready to go. Good morning. Let's go. So find your most comfortable seat possible and a seat where you can free up the breath. So what we like to do for that is to sit in a cross-legged seat. And if that's uncomfortable, then use your creativity to find where it suits you. So, softly close your eyes and starting to connect within from the ground up, from your sit bones. Notice if one side is heavier than the other. And just take a moment to readjust, to feel, and then climb into your present moment. Just climb into your inner self as we get ready to practice. From your hands to your elbows. Elbows nice and heavy. From your elbows up to your shoulders. All the way up to towards your skull. Tuck your chin slightly, not much, but slightly. Soften that long spine. From your sacrum all the way to the crown of your head. We're going to start off with the right arm up and really raise it nice and tall. Keep your elbow on your left lap as you take it over to the left. Now really grow tall. We want to open those collarbones. We want to open the heart. Add some vitality into the practice. Now you're going to look at your right thumb. Take it all the way back. Second side. Look up. Just to add some, just to awaken our awareness. Take it over. And now keep that left arm up and bring the right arm up. Reach those right arms tall. You're going to take it over to the right. Both hands over to the right. Both hands over to the left. Keep your palms softly touching. You don't want to be pressing, just kind of enough so you can feel the warmth in your palms. And take it back up. And from here, we're just simply going to bend your right knee, left leg out long. Flex your left foot. Hold on to that right knee with your left elbow. Cross it over and bring the right hand behind you. Look over past your right shoulder just for your initial start of the class stretch. Giving us a few minutes to draw within. Second side. Get that knee in there. Cross that arm over past that knee. Look over to the second side. See if you can lean forward a little bit. And open that, really see if you can open that heart. Opening that chest. Now as you open that chest and look past your left shoulder, look over to your right and gaze at your right foot. And from here, come back to the center. And now we're going to open our back. instead of our collarbones for a change. Let's just hover over, give your knees a hug, and just really open. Now round that back, open it up. Chin is tucked towards your chest. Shoulders away from your ears. And notice if one side is heavier than the other, your right or your left. And then take it back up. Straighten your legs out long. And for our favorite forward fold, staff pose, take it all the way over. I'm going to invite you to place 2 fingers right on your peace fingers around your big toes. Now I'm going to climb back a little bit. You guys go ahead. I want to make sure you can see my feet okay. Yeah, peace fingers around your 2 big toes. So keep those fingers there. And bend your right knee. Right knee goes out to the side. And now we're going to twist and turn our torso now over to the right. And you're going to take it all the way over that leg. Take your side waist over your left leg. Right arm comes all the way up. And then reach for your small toe, pinky toe. See what that's like. Straps are always an option here. And I want you to take a moment to think in your mind's eye, what stands out to this morning? Am I energetically, am I just lethargic, or am I excited? Am I energized? Am I just blah? Whatever it is, I just want you to notice your energetic vibe. How are you feeling? And how are you feeling physically? Any aches, pains, whatever. Or ask the question, what feels right? What feels really good in my body today? So this is part of the drawing inward, and also to set your personal intention. Sometimes personal intentions don't come up until the last minute. So, give yourself time. Great. Now we're going to come all the way up, face that right knee, take that left hand all the way over, and now turn your torso. Yeah, you're going to take that left arm up, make sure there's no tweaking going on in the neck, and then take the left arm out, both hands out. And then take it back up. And take the right hand to the outside of the left leg. Your left hand is all the way behind you. Right hand is to the outer foot. And take that back up. And let's switch sides. Switch. First, starting off with a nice, tall, soft spine. And then now take it all the way over. Over that bent knee. And you can even come to the left forearm. Right arm comes all the way up. Flex that right foot. Bring the right arm down. Let it go. Let your right shoulder drop. And then job. Climb back up, back to the center. Grow nice and tall. And glide all the way. Peace fingers down towards that big toe. You can take the left arm up. Nice long side waist. Sideways, both sides. So I recommend take the right arm up too. And lean over. Lean over, nice. So we're really working those obliques. That side body. Lengthening that side body. And then take it back up. Now we're going to turn the navel over to the right. Take the right hand behind you. Take the left hand over by your small pinky toe. And pausing. When we pause, we reflect, noticing, and also looking at inward into our awareness of what's happening now. Be here now, present moment, before we fully drop in. So we're going to be doing a lot of playing with the edge today. So soles of the feet together. This is one of my favorites. Now, of course, when we drop in, I want you to allow for adjustments, of course. Allow for adjustments. If something doesn't feel quite right, completely come out of the pose and start over at any time. If anything feels more too intense, you can always come to all fours, downward facing dog or child's pose. Any kind of pose that will allow you to cool down at any time. So I want you to listen to your own body. And I also want you to let go. So I don't have the other block, but I'm going to go ahead and just use one today. And just let myself relax. Another 2 breaths here. Bring the elbows down. Great. And now from here, you have your hands along the sides, knees up, lift your hips up. Adding on. So we're now in our tabletop pose. Okay, with our belly facing the ceiling, hips up high, lift your right knee up and straighten it. Bend the right knee, place the right foot down. Second side, left knee up, stretch it up to the ceiling. Bring those hips up. Make sure you're not collapsing in your shoulder girdle. I want your arms completely straight. Completely straight, strong. And really try to keep these movements, especially when we work the upper body, keep the source of the movement should be up around your shoulder blades or your scapula, not your elbows, not your arm. Just really protect those arms. Bring the hips down. Nice little easy back bend. Feeling that little arch in your mid back. You feel that? Neck goes up, stretching your throat, your neck. Inhale here. One more time. Lift it up. Nice and slow. And let's straighten one leg out. I know it's harder this way. And just pause, gaze at your big toes. Lift those hips up high. Look up at your ceiling. Make sure your arms are protected. Nice, straight, strong arms. And then take your sit bones back and glide over. And let's just rest here. let's come back up and let's all come into all fours. All fours pose. Grab body. Now from your all fours, go ahead, start off with your cat and cow. So get your setup going. Allow for any adjustments and just be with it. Just be with it. And if your attention goes elsewhere, just return back to the breath. That's all you got to do. And embrace your experience. Now, when we round the spine, I want you to really open up the back. And when we drop the belly down, keep your arms straight. Open your collarbones. Now we're opening the front body, and now we're going to open up the back body with an exhale. Anytime anything is too intense, you can come down to your elbows at any time. You can do it from here as well. Let's come back in child's pose for a minute. Hands out nice and long, arms out long, elbows are up, but arms are straight. Adding some pliability in our shoulders. Bring your forehead down to the mat. And again, we're opening the back body. It's all about the back. And breathe. Now here you're going to find that you're going to notice your breath easier because your belly is facing the floor. You just feel that in-breath and exhale all the way out through your navel. Let it go. And walk your hands back. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. From your down dog, I want you to get your feet placement. Now you can readjust at any time, but see, now come up on your tippy toes for now. And then bring your heels back and away. Heels go back and back up on your tippy toes. Bend your knees a little and heels go back. And again, inhale and exhale. Plank pose. Arms are straight. Push down through your knuckles and your fingers. Palms. Anchor down through your hands. And glide over so your shoulders are directly over your wrists. Pause. And take it back to your downward facing dog. And now we're going to do the same thing with the feet. Heels up and heels back down and heels up and take it into plank and take your knees down, pelvis down, chin down, top of the feet against the earth. Inhale, take it up into your first cobra. Look up and take a moment here. To chill. Be with your breath while it's chilly outside. We're chilling inside. Trying to find some peace and quiet inside. Peace and quiet. And now take it all the way down. And keep this whole practice easy for you. If anything gets really hard, You can always either come to your forearms or down on your knees. Okay. So from here, downward facing dog once again. You're going to take your right leg up high and bring your right foot to the front of the mat. My knee is down for right now, but that's okay. Knee is down, left knee is down, right leg is straight. I'm going to take my right leg and straighten it. And flex that right foot. Keep your upper body upright. Take your left hand to your heart. Take a moment to feel that. Give yourself some loving support. And be very compassionate towards your own body, towards your own self. Because you're certainly not going to be able to be compassionate for others if you have no compassion for yourself. So this is a self-practice to help you with your life off the mat. So, right knee is bent and straighten it out. You're in a slow flow, going at your own pace. You're not moving too fast and you're not moving too slow. You're going just right. Dropping in, being with it. Embrace the experience. Okay, now that we have the knee bent, we're going to raise the arms up and take the arms out to the side, and we're going to twist, turn towards the right. Left hand, back of the left hand against the side of your right thigh. You're going to kind of go down a little, travel forward a little bit, and then travel back. Now these movements are very small. So, do what's right for you. Let's take our right hand to our right hip and take our left hand down. And let's take the right arm up and twist even more to the right. Let's take the right hand inside of the right foot, two hands inside. Dragon pose. Imagine you have a long tail with your left leg behind you. Look up, arms are straight. Tuck your left foot under, come into side dog. Both arms straight. Inside of the right foot. And just feel those hips. Now your right knee is bent. Bend that right knee. Beautiful. And if your attention at any time goes elsewhere, just come back to your very next breath. Freedom from clinging. Don't cling to perfection. Just do what's comfortable. Okay, back to your lunge. Let's take the right foot back. Take it back into downward facing dog, please. Now it's the left leg up, second side. And really take it up. And bend that left knee. Let's get ready to bring the left foot to the front. And there you have it, right here. Both fingertips are down on the floor. Starting off low. And then straighten out that left leg. Little soft flow. This side I do much better. It's okay. And I'm going to take it forward. And take it back. You can keep your hands right above that left knee. Take it all the way back. There you have it. And go ahead, sit on your right heel. Take your right hand to your heart. And really open that heart up right from here. Yes, I know. It's challenging to be sitting on your heels, keeping your body upright. I get it. I totally get it. But if it's not available, don't be discouraged. It's okay. You're still doing it. You're still working. You're still getting your yoga in. Okay, take it back up. Let's take the arms. First, let's take it up to the sky. Ooh, travel forward. Open that heart once again. And take the arms out in front. Come into your T. Twist, turn to the right. Lean back, little back bend here. And take it back to the front. And from here, let's lean over. Let's take your right hand inside of that left foot. Left knee is bent. Allow for adjustments once again. And lift your left arm up. Freedom from clinging. Freedom. Adding freedom in our mind and body. And take both hands inside of that left foot. And now lift the left knee up, side dog. Enjoy your side dog. Bend that left knee more, go deeper. And then you can straighten it out. Now take your left foot all the way back. All the way, back to your down dog. Now this time, we're gonna bend our knees. Puppy dog pose. All right, heels are up. You're gonna lift your sit bones high. Arch your spine, bring your chest down towards your thighs. And then bend, look up. And exhale, look down, straight legs. And again, third time. Look up. And there you have it. Now bring your heels down to the floor. Pause here. And walk your feet up towards the middle of your mat. And walk your hands back towards your ankles. Bend your knees a little. And drop. Let your arms completely do absolutely nothing with your arms. Just let them dangle. Hands above the knees. We're going to take it into a flat back, look up. We're not going to stay here. Tone your belly. Really bring that belly in there. And then forward fold. Next pose is chair. Arms up. Bring those sit bones down and up. Come all the way up to standing. And bring your arms down by your sides. Peaceful mountain pose. This is the time to cool down the breath, still the mind, being solid as a mountain. Few things I would like to note about that. So you want to feel connected to the earth. You want to feel the arch in both feet. Your toes are all lifting up, if you can, if it's available. Weight is in your heels, but you also have weight right around your toe mound. You know, the sole of the foot. And yet you have that foot arch. Now I recommend you get a block for that feet placement. Now this will help with your alignment with the block in between your legs. Bend your knees a little. Tuck your tailbone down. Sacrum, down, down, down. Hips kind of coming forward. And then bring your heart up. Bring your hand to your heart. And just look up. Your Crown of the head is tall and your neck is long. Shoulders are down. Now from here, we're going to do a little bit of a back bend. Take your hands behind your back, grab opposite elbows or opposite forearms. All right, get settled here. You can feel your forearms digging deep into your scapula behind your back. You're in your mid back there, and I want you to now take it back. Then you can take your hips a little forward, look up, look up. Now keep your body position just where it is as you take your arms up, all the way up. And now remember your feet. You're connected to your heels and your toe mound. Now, you feel that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I find just standing here, I feel like I'm working just right. Yeah, this is good for your posture. Arms out to the side. Yes. And take it up. Keep the block right where it is. We're going to look up, arms interlace, and lift up into now bend your knees. That's for your back. The bending of the knees, I want your back to be soft. And then bring your arms up, 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 and drop. Remove the block. And let it go. And take it all the way back up. Hands to the heart. Let's come to the front of the mat. Hands to the heart. Inhale all the way up. Swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, plank. Knees, take your belly to the floor. We're going to stay here, okay? So stay here. Hands underneath your shoulders. I'm going to invite you to lift both elbows up. Hands up, elbows up. Look up. And then take it down. Let yourself rest. Inhale, take it up. Arms straight out to a T. Keep it up. Take your arms now, fingertips towards your heels. All the way. Push your fingers back. Lift your torso up. And then let go. Shalabhasana pose. Let it go. Take a breath or two. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, take it up, 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 up. And then take it all the way. Woo. And then hands come in Sphinx pose. That means your forearms are on the mat. So, we're going to work our sacrum area here. Let's bring the right knee out to the side. You're not going to lift it. You're just taking it out to the side, like as though you're crawling, okay? Okay, and just feel that all through here, around your sacroiliac area. You can probably feel that. See if you can push your right hip down. Yes. May feel a little challenging, to say the least. And let's take it back. All right, second side. Take the left knee up. Bend the left knee. Notice if anything strange if you feel anything strange, just kind of notice. Kind of stretching out that lower pelvis is a good thing to do. If we sit a lot. And just pause here and just feel. Readjust if you must. I like that. Readjust if you must. Little rhyme there. You can look past your left knee and then take it all the way back. Beautiful. From here, hands under the shoulders. All you're going to do is do your cobra. Let your head come up last and then bring it up. Now I have my hands wider than my mat because I want to hold this and pause. Feeling that stillness. You can have your eyes closed as you wish. See if you can soften things around your ambitions. I know we're all very ambitious. That's our culture. But I want you to see if you can soften it down a little bit. And bring your torso back down one more time. Bend your right knee. Grab your right ankle. Let's give that front of that thigh stretch. Yeah, feel that. Push your right hip down. Breathe. Reorganize, readjust. Work, find your edge, drop into your edge. Hey, that's a lot of action right there that I just described. A lot to do there. All right, take that leg out. Second side, it's going to be your left knee. Bend your left knee. And then bring your, and I have to adjust, of course. Bring that knee down. And take your right hand to grab the left ankle if you have that available to you. Feel that. Notice. You can feel that in that left thigh. If you want to lift it up off the floor, you may. And then kick it back. Both feet together. Bend both knees. And let's just go ahead and just lie on our right side. Go ahead and lie on your left side. Yeah, this feels good. It's like being a little girl again, which is a good thing. Their energy is amazing. All right, so we did a few rolls. So now let's land on our right side. Go ahead, take your right arm out to the side. Rest your head on it. Both of your legs are out long. Your left hand is out in front of you. And you're going to lift that left leg up high. And take it into your tree pose. Depending on your balance, you can take your left hand up. And if you're feeling really wobbly, bend your bottom leg, your right knee. You can bend your right knee for support. You can take that left knee up one more time. You can straighten it. You can grab that big toe down. Oh yeah, or big toe that is. Great. Take it around. All right, so we're now back in our long body again, once again. I want you to roll around onto your belly and lie on your left hip. I'm going to face you girls. I'm going to lay on my left hip. With my arm out long, I'm going to rest my head, get my setup ready before I begin. Okay, let's lift that right leg up. Lift it up, 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 up. Ooh, tightness right in here. Feel that, yeah. Well, that's me personally. I'm just noticing, I'm reflecting. I'm going to bend that knee, and I'm going to grab that, grab that toe. pausing here. And if this is not available, you can just keep your knee bent and just hang out here. That's perfectly fine. And now I'm all warmed up. It feels simply great. Sometimes the first round, it just takes a little trial run first, and then come out of it, and then try it again. All right, tree pose. And you're right, right hand's in the middle. If you need to bend the bottom leg, feel free. Push your hips forward. And then take it out to the side. Beautiful. And now roll back to your belly. We're now right where we began. Take it all the way up into your downward facing dog once again. Stay in your down dog while I turn around. Want to make sure I'm facing you rather than my back facing you. Okay, downward facing dog. Let's walk our hands back to our feet. Let's come all the way up. Bend your knees. Bring your chest up. Inhale, take it all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Whew. Doesn't that feel good? Roll your shoulders around. And roll it around the other side. Let's take the arms up one more time. This time, take both arms over to the right. And then take your arms over to the left. Nice and slow. And then take it all the way back down. Hands down to your sides. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. And forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. One more time. That's it for that sequence. We're going to now bring our right foot to the front and land in your first warrior one standing. Reach up and then pivot to your warrior two. And drop into that warrior two. Get comfortable here. All right, from here, straighten both legs, straighten your arms. And take it down. With the exhale, look over at your left hand. Inhale, take it up and take it down. Extended side angle pose. Reach. And just be with it and feel. Feeling that energy line from the tip of your left fingertips all the way down towards your left side. And take it all the way. You can step your left foot up a little. Right arm up. This is your peace warrior. This is a back bend. So I want you to go back and look up. And then take it all the way back down to an extended side angle pose. Anytime, you probably need to readjust your left foot quite a few times in this, and that's okay. If it doesn't feel like it's at the right stance, change it. Keep everything subtle and free. Okay, back to your warrior two. Now you're going to straighten your right leg, take it into your Trikonasana, which is your triangle pose. Now you can just take your right hand down inside of that right foot and lift that left arm up. However, if you'd like to have a block, I always find that more pleasant because I'm collapsing into the pose less and I'm engaging more. And my experience is much better when I engage with control rather than collapse. Okay. soften as much. Soften your lower back. Take that left arm up. And we're going to windmill that left hand down to the floor, back to warrior two. And now you're going to pivot around towards the short end of the mat. Come into your lunge. And take your left foot to meet the right foot. And inhale here. We're going to take that right foot back. Left foot bends. You're back in warrior two, second side. We're going to do that whole thing on the second side here. So inhale, take it all the way up, warrior one. I have my right heel up. Yeah, you can bend the right knee and you can take the hands down and straighten the legs if you like. You can bend both knees and reach. Nice long sideways. Keep your eyes steady. Dristy point, look straight ahead. And then take it up. Now, I'm going to pivot around into warrior two. Take your time with adjustments. All right, I'm going to do my lunge first. I'm going to turn this pelvis towards the front of the mat. Look over my left fingers. And take it to extended side angle. And reach, reach. And then take it back to your peace warrior. And reach back. You can bend your back knee and bring your weight to your back foot. And then take it back to warrior two, extended side angle pose. And take it back. Now the next thing we're going to do is warrior two. Gaze at your left fingers. And straighten your legs, arms over your head. And take it all the way. Pull your left hand over to the right. And then take it down. And straighten. So that means I'm bending my left knee as my arms go into a T. Keep the neck long. And then I'm going to pull my left hand over. And one more time. And now, back to your warrior two. Get ready for your Trikonasana, your triangle pose. So, keep the legs straight. Adjust your legs to the right straddle apart. Doesn't have to be much, or it could be a lot. It's up to you. And keep that right arm up. Straighten out this left leg. Straighten her out. Pause here. Now take that right hip up, 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 up. Yes. Now your weight's falling evenly in both feet. Just take a note of that. And now we're going to windmill that right arm all the way around back to warrior two. And come into your straddle. So now your feet are parallel. And you're in a wide stance here. Arms, elbows out to the side. Now you can heel toe in just a little, but not much. And we're going to take it down into your goddess. And now I have my hands flexed, right? And I'm going to push it up. Inhale here. I'm going to bend the elbows. And that's two. And this is three. Now really, now we're opening the chest here, the heart, collarbones, whatever you want to call it. We're opening all through here. All right, now have your block out in front to any height you wish. Take a moment to cool down the breath and still the mind. You know, maybe a little Take one ear to one side. Take the other ear to the other side. And just roll your neck. Just get that whole area up here, all through here. Nice and subtle, you know, around your head. Settle. Now imagine that your chest, your neck, everything up here is super light. You can have your elbows on top. Yeah, take one elbow down and take the elbow up and take it down. Little side business. Look up. Just kind of, and then shake it out. Yeah, you can just swing your arms. Shake it out. Everything is subtle. And now we're going to come into a forward fold. Take your hands way out there. Forehead to your block or to the floor. I want you to really focus on pushing through your outer feet. Really take a note. Feel that. One straddle dog. Except I want this to be more, now I'm going to have to lower my block because I'm getting more and more warmed up as I go. So readjust at any time. Our bodies change throughout the practice. And also when we play with our edge has more space. The more we're warmed up, the more space you're going to experience with your edge. And once you find your space, you're going to drop in and just let go. Now walk your hands back towards you a little, heel toe in a little, not much. You're going to take your right hand to your left ankle. Take your hips over your left leg. Left knee is bent. And keep your right hand on that left ankle, and you're going to bend the other knee, and your left leg is going to go straight. And go back and forth. Keep that belly nice and toned. Yeah. Now we're going to go to the other side. Left hand, right ankle. Let's linger here with that knee bent. And now bend the other leg and straighten the right leg. Notice how that works. Back and forth, nice and soft. Keep everything soft. And now you have both hands on both ankles. You're going to climb those hands up. As we climb those hands up above those knees, and we're going to come all the way back up, you're going to bring your feet together so you can see me. And we're going to just go ahead. Now I'm lifting when I go to the right, I'm going to lift my left leg up. When I go to the left, I'm going to lift my right leg up. So go at your own pace, or you can just tap with your big toe. Have your hands flap on your body. This helps with balance as well. And just keep going, keep doing that. Let's see what I do with my phone. Keep doing that, keep moving. And then pause. Okay, so from here, let's go ahead, ground into your right foot and lift your left knee up. Right arm tall. And if you fall like what I just did, come back into it. And come into your half lotus or tree pose. And pause. Let's take it to the second side. All right, right knee up. Ground into your right foot. You can hold on to the outside of the right knee if you like. If you fall, bring it back up. Take it into your tree pose whenever you're ready. Strong. Lower body is heavy and strong, whereas your upper body is light. Remember, your head is fitting right on your shoulders perfectly, nice and light and stable. And find your drishti point with your eyes. Rest your eyes on an object. Okay? There you have it. That's tree pose. We're going to come into downward facing dog and then come into your pigeon. And let that go. We're going to transition to the floor here. We're going to do some stretches, do your bridge, do your inversion, and there we will be ready for the weekend. Take a sip of water if you like. All right. So, down dog, bring the right knee forward. I'm right with you. Right foot to the left side of the mat. If you need support for your right sit bone, go ahead, find one. And just pause here. Stay in that right side pigeon. You can take your forehead down to your hands if you like. Enjoy your pigeon. And again, add some space to your edge. Play with that. Noticing, releasing, and feel your way into the pose. And from here, take your hands along right under your shoulders. Take that right leg back. Downward facing dog for side 2. Left leg up. And bring that left knee, left foot over to the right of the mat. Take it all the way back down. Find any proppage you need. If you need a prop or two, you can help yourself. Take it all the way back. I'd rather you not feel any discomfort whatsoever. I want you to be nice and comfortable so you can actually do the action of dropping. That's an action right there, dropping, meaning letting it go, opening up those joint tissues, just opening, softening, and releasing. Great. Okay. Take it back up. Take your legs to the front. Let's take your right knee to your chest. Actually, I'm going to turn around so you can see me. Right knee to your chest. And just hold it. Now, I want you to focus on your back. You feel that support, opening that back body. It just feels good. Just noticing, resting, pausing, and then switch sides. And again, playing with the edge. Breathing both knees to your chest. And you're going to tap your toes down. And you're going to lift your hips up into your bridge. Arms up over your head. And you're going to bring your hips back down. Knees come back to your chest. You're going to touch your knees. Take your feet back down to the earth. It's a little flow. Lift your hips up. Lift your hips up high. And then bring your hips down. And hold on to your knees. And then bring the feet back down. Now this is your final bridge pose. Final one. I want you to really lift those hips up. You can come up on your tippy toes. Taking your time. And bring that down. And now we're going to get ready to come into our inversion. Two choices. Shoulder stand. If it's in your practice, go right into it. If it's your first time with shoulder stand, I recommend you do that with an instructor in person the first time. If shoulder stand is not in your practice, you're going to lift your hips up and place a block directly under your sacrum. All right, so I have a block under there. I'm going to lift my legs up towards the sky and just relax my upper body. My upper body's heavy. Let it go. Just let it all go. Let it drop into the earth. Keep your legs up. And just feel your heartbeat anywhere in the body. Anywhere. Feel those little pulses inside. If something doesn't feel right, rearrange. Start over again. I find the second time I do something, it's always better than the first. And that's from my personal experience. And it doesn't matter what it looks like. If you have to come out and go back in, that's fine. Whenever you're ready, you can stay here. Whenever you're ready, you can come into Shavasana at any time.